upstairs. Second door on the right.
Someone did try to assassinate the general. Thank you for warning us. I'm grateful. This will not be forgotten. My pleasure, General. It was nothing.
The order is to retrieve the message and leave no trace.
I became the target right after learning Ari Faraday's secret.
Zena Reed is in the third room upstairs. The water's been drugged. Once she drinks it, we'll make our move.
Their target is Zena Reed, the Grand General of Drakehaven. General, I actually have something else to say. Zena! Zena! I'll get the doctor! General Reed, I stole this letter from Ari Faraday's study. It concerns Drakehaven. Please deliver it to His Majesty. I will. Ari Faraday and I have a daughter. Her name is Eliza. She's 5. She can't live without me. I understand. I'll protect her. With my life? Bury her properly. Yes. Only a handful know I'm back in the capital this time. General and Intel. Yeah! Looks like I need to pay Ari Faraday a visit. Nathan, send a secret message to His Majesty. General, Ari Faraday is the current Vice Minister of War. Have you ever heard of face-swapping technique? She died for me, and now I'll live for her. Save her daughter, and avenge her death. General, we're here. Let's see what kind of demons are hiding in this manor.
Stop right there. Breaking the rules again, huh? This gate is not for you. Go on. The dog hole is for you.
You bitch! Got lost or what? Where did you find these freeloaders? On your knees! Venus Walker, are you deaf? Do it! Stop staring! On my knees? Why should I? You are the one to ask. You are a woman. You stayed out and is intruding. Who gave you the nerve? She doesn't know about the letter yet. Why not drag this out a bit? I am Duchess Greenmore. Where I go, or what I do, are not your concern. Duchess, you're nothing but a title. Everyone knows. You are less than our retainers. Top bark. Say that again. I'll say it one more time.
Stop it!
Master, she hit me. You are just an unworthy concubine. What can you do? You bitch!
My child! How is the baby?
Master, look what they did.
Careful!
They had the nerve to hit me. I can't take this.
Venus Walker! Are you crazy? No! Respect or order! I'm divorcing you! You and your girl are leaving today! Guards! Deal with her! Guards!
A country has its laws, and a house runs by rules. I'll say it again. I am Duchess Greenmore, named by the late Emperor. You're a government official, and she's just a concubine. How dare you shout and act out here? There is an order of rank and status. Your lesson today is that I am the one in authority.
And you are beneath me.
Why has she changed so much? I need to look into this.
A titled duchess lives in a place like this. How did she get through?
Not a decent soul in the whole manor. A doorman bullies the mistress.
The concubine walks all over the wife. Who knows how much? The duchess has suffered.
Though a noble, she lost her parents early. She's been alone. Others see her title, but they don't see her pitiful life here.
Ari Faraday and I have a daughter. Her name is Eliza. She's 5.
That's her. Eliza, come to Mom. She's too young. If she knows Venus Walker, forget it. I'll keep this from her for now. Eliza, say hi to Mom. Lunchtime is over. Have you skipped lunch?
The nanny hasn't fed me in 2 days.
What? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Slow down.
Your Grace, she's here. What's the rush? I'm busy.
What do you do here?
Look after this girl, of course. I've been busy lately, had to move around.
So, how is her? Diet and sleep?
She's just a kid. She eats and sleeps every day. Why are you asking that?
When does she eat every day? When does she go to bed?
Everything is on schedule. Madame Faraday asked me to be her nanny. Your Grace doesn't need to worry. Step aside. Eliza, come here. Wait, hold on. Don't tug at the same side.
Call all the retainers to the yard. I have some orders to give. Listen up. I'll say this only once. From now on, anyone in this house ignoring the rules or challenging authority will be down that road. One more thing. Set my room up to the standards of a duchess.
Yes.
Venus, you died unjustly. I'm borrowing your face not just to avenge you, but to win back justice for Eliza. I grew up with no parents. If not for His Majesty, I'd have been in an unmarked grave. This child's fate is so much like mine. Go to sleep. I'll protect you and love you, like your mother did. No one can hurt you again.
Your Grace, the army sent news about General Reed's death.
Her funeral is tomorrow, correct?
Yes, Your Grace.
Pass down my orders. Gather the men. I want to see her off myself.
How's the situation?
News of your assassination has reached the palace. The rumor is that someone injured His Majesty.
What?
Injured?
Don't panic, General. The injury is not critical. There are disturbances. His Majesty is faking.
The assassin must be the person who tried to kill me. If we don't find him, there will be no peace. Tomorrow is my funeral, right?
Yes, everything is ready. Everyone will be there.
Are you going as well, General?
Go inside.
Yes.
General Reed is taken away too soon. It's a tragedy for the country.
Yeah. She would be able to intimidate the enemy. Now, things are bound to get chaotic again.
A lot of people showed up. How many are truly sincere? And how many are pretending? I stole this letter from Ari Faraday's study. It concerns Drakehaven. Please, you must give them to your majesty. I will.
Lord Ryan Ashcroft has arrived.
Ryan Ashcroft, youngest son of the late Emperor, raised in the Cold Wing. He spent his days idling about, ignoring state affairs. Yet somehow, he's always at odds with me. It's as if he's destined to clash with me at every turn.
It's General Reed's funeral, yet he arrived wearing red. Is this provocation?
Lord Ryan and the General have been at odds. Coming in red today is to stir up trouble.
Your lordship, what's your intention? General Reed's death is suspicious. I intend to get to the bottom of it today. Starting now, no one in the estate can leave this place. Anyone who disobeys faces death. Anyone who disobeys faces death.
Is he also involved in the assassination?
Search them!
Hold on! Today is General Reed's funeral. Your Grace's action may not be appropriate.
What? Are you challenging me, Duchess Greenmore?
I wouldn't dare.
Then step aside. Search!
Yes!
Don't overlook a single corner.
Now that he's acting differently, he looks so much more sophisticated. Does that mean all his casual behavior was just an act?
Your Grace, we found nothing suspicious.
Your Grace invoked military power and barged into the funeral. Yet you found nothing. How do you explain this?
As far as I know, you and General Reed had no prior connection, but you kept stepping in today. What's your angle? Your Grace, she's just...
Silence!
She's always obedient. Today, she's absolutely different.
If you're done searching, please leave. This funeral is not a place for noise.
Did I say I'm finished? That coffin hasn't been searched yet. That coffin hasn't been searched yet.
My lord, that is far too reckless. The general is credited. Her body was laid to rest. How can we disturb her?
Your action may well be seen as desecration. Besides, we should respect the dead.
Soldiers, open the coffin!
No! My lord, without evidence, barging into the funeral and tampering with her coffin will be hard for anyone to accept.
Since when do you get to tell me how to do things? Soldiers, open the coffin!
No one moves!
Why are you standing in my way today?
If there is no decree from His Majesty today, I won't give up an inch.
The Imperial Decree has arrived! The Imperial Decree has arrived!
By the Emperor's decrees, General Reed's death invokes unresolved doubts. Ryan Ashcroft is appointed to investigate this case.
His Majesty is using him.
Disobedience will be punished without mercy, thus decreed.
Long live His Majesty.
Please accept the decree.
Do you have any objections? In that case, then it's time to open the coffin.
How?
If we hadn't prepared in advance, our plan would have been exposed by now.
General, Her Grace's body has been settled. To the mortuary?
No. Disguise her to look like me, and dress her in my clothes. Send her back as the Grand General.
But isn't that too risky?
A faked death must be thorough. She died for me. She deserves to be buried with the Grand General's funeral rites.
Sorry, General. It's Lord Ryan Ashcroft. I'm just a clerk. Please don't blame me, General. Absurd.
Mercy.
It's outrageous. You're disgracing the General.
He's crying.
Xena.
I've never gotten along with him. Now that I'm gone, he should be laughing. Why is he crying?
Lord Ryan Ashcroft is like mourning a loved one.
Nonsense. There's absolutely nothing between us. My lord, you've opened the coffin. You've intruded. Can we let General Reed rest in peace and bury her now?
That's right. Respect the dead. We should bury her fast.
Yes, he's right.
Let's bury her.
Yes, Your Grace. We should do that. Seeing is not believing.
I want to examine the body myself. Such cruelty.
Your Grace served the country tirelessly. He's very emotional today. He must be exhausted. Take him back to rest.
Let's go.
Eliza, lying in the coffin is the one who loved you most. Go pay your respects and send her off. Xena, Eliza is here to see you off. I can't tell her the truth. But don't worry. I'll raise her as my own. You can rest in peace.
Seeing is not believing.
I want to examine the body myself!
Your Grace, I've investigated. Duchess Greenmore was in the inn on the night General Reed died. We opened the coffin, and it was the Duchess inside, disguised to look like Xena Reed.
Who are you? Why are you hiding here? Do you have no one to look after you, just like I used to be? Go ahead, eat. Don't be scared. I'll bring you bread every day from now on. This is for you. If I don't come, you won't starve as long as you have this.
I've tried my best. I can't restore the letter. The stains are stubborn. The writing is destroyed.
As long as Ari Faraday is there, we have a chance to get the content of the letter from him. Anything unusual about him?
Nothing unusual. He did sneak into your room last night.
He's nervous. He suspects something. Keep watching. Don't let him leave the manor.
Yes.
Witch! On your knees!
Venus Walker, watch yourself! You should bow to your mother-in-law!
How rude. Maybe you want a divorce. You should kneel as a courtesy. Disrespectful.
She used to cower the moment she saw me. What's gotten into her today?
Venus Walker, let me ask you. Did you hit Rosalind the other day? And argue with my son? In front of everyone?
Mother-in-law,
Jerk! I have to teach you a lesson today! I have to teach you a lesson today! Mother-in-law!
Venus, you've been obedient. Zero and well-behaved in this family.
I don't want to lay a hand on you.
Are there still a few binks? And ornaments gifted by His Majesty left? Hand them over. Let's consider that an apology.
those banks bring in almost 10,000 a year. And the jade and gold hairpins from His Majesty are worth a fortune. You are dreaming.
Consider it a compliment. You're just an orphan. For years staying in this family, you can't even bear a son. You should have been kicked out long ago.
Kick me out? Seems you forgot. Your son married into my family. Everything you eat, wear, and use all comes from Duchess's residence. If not for me, you would still be a rural farmer. How dare you make a scene? You!
You!
Mother-in-law, I can't accept that.
Venus Walker!
Lord Ryan Ashcroft has arrived! Lord Ryan Ashcroft has arrived!
Madam Faraday, what is this?
Your Grace, what an honor. Your presence brightens my humble home. It's a trivial family matter. My lord, please ignore this. Rosalind, help mother up.
My lord, please hold justice for me.
Madam, sorry. I have a phobia. About souls.
My lord, you are a generous person. Women are troublesome. Don't be upset. I'll have them leave. Go.
Wait. Madam was crying out, asking me for justice. In that case, I can't stand by. Why don't you tell me, madam, how you want to punish this unfilial woman?
How wise, Your Grace! Venus Walker, that brat, ignores her elders, insults people, even gets violent! She's completely out of control. She deserves to be slapped 100 times!
Well, you do have a point. Guards! Well, you do have a point. Guards! Reward Madame Faraday with 100 slaps.
What? My lord, is there a misunderstanding?
I'm the victim! Punish her! It's he who should be punished!
Add 50 more.
He's standing up for me.
Your Grace, isn't this going a bit too far?
Her Highness is titled. She is a royal member, bearing royal dignity. As her subjects, you are rude, disrespectful, and coveting her assets. You've offended the royal family. Not punishing you hurts royal authority and royal virtue. This level of punishment is minor. Thank me now.
Your Grace.
Huh? Mr. Faraday, do you want 100 slaps as well?
Mercy, my lord. Ari lost his head. Please forgive him.
A mere concubine dares to offend Her Highness. Okay, I am generous. Another 100 slaps for you.
No need to thank me.
Spare us, Your Grace! Please, have mercy! Please, my lord!
Are you happy now, Your Highness?
Be careful! Be careful!
Keep your distance.
Duchess Greenmore, you've misunderstood. I simply wanted to help you up.
I didn't mean to. Are you alright?
It's nothing, just a minor injury. But I may need to trouble you for a few days.
What do you mean by that, Your Grace?
I heard you were at the inn when the general was attacked. There are so many suspicious details I'm ordered to investigate. I need to stay a few days. You don't have any objections, do you?
Ryan Ashcroft is just as shameless as ever. The brazenness.
Where does your luggage go?
We have a room in the next courtyard.
Take it to the room next to hers. Go on. Your Highness, hope you don't mind.
Lord Ashcroft, do as you please.
All right.
Mr. Faraday, is that okay?
Ryan Ashcroft.
He actually thinks
He's someone important. A laid-back lord with no power dares to push me around. Once the Emperor passes, I'll make him suffer.
Master, Lord Ryan Ashcroft is ordered to investigate the murder of Reed. If he does find something, then our secrets...
We cannot let him find out. Get him out of here fast. Do you think that Ryan Ashcroft showed extra care toward Venus Walker?
Master, do you mean the Duchess and him?
If a scandal like this gets out, go on!
There's someone in my room.
Zena, are you done?
Put it on! Why are you in my room?
My room is too small. It can barely hold a tub. Anyway, we know each other. I thought I could borrow your room for a bath. What? Your Highness, are you blushing?
Stay away!
Did you enjoy it?
My lord, there's a lead. Intel sent from North Vale.
That's the Order of the Serpent.
Exclusively used by North Vale spies. This confirms that we have a traitor. This person caused General Reed's death.
Keep digging. No loose ends.
Yes.
Don't worry. I will never let you be in danger again.
Enjoy. Honey, try this. She's here! Hurry up!
Do you want some? Don't worry about me.
Venus Walker is involved with Ryan Ashcroft.
A vixen can't change its nature. She managed to lure a lord. Shameless pair.
Something on my face? What are you staring at? Still staring?
Rosalind here. Eat a bit more. Take care of yourself. And give me a healthy grandson.
Okay.
Have another piece. Twins would be even better.
Just like me. Mom.
Don't worry, madam. I'm already doing it. You can expect good news.
That's great.
Sounds right. You're expecting. You need nutrition. Considering that, I'm giving you all the dishes here. Eat up. Don't leave a bite out.
Eat. You are not leaving.
Pass down my orders. Make 10 nourishing dishes. Madam needs nutrition too.
I.
Elderly people can't be weak.
I.
Enjoy.
Your Grace, the Master invites you to the study to talk about the Duchess.
He has become impatient. Let's go.
Ryan Ashcroft said he'd come for the leads tonight. Where is he? Whatever.
You.
Why are you... He's drugged.
Help me out.
You know, this is my first time here. Thanks to Miss Quinn. Yeah, Her Highness likes peace. She might think we're noisy, so she doesn't want us here.
She really isn't fit for the spotlight. A few years back, she had a girl, and stopped going out ever since.
Oh, right.
Where is she?
Her Highness hasn't shown her face at all today.
So rude! Go get her!
Madam, I've sent people for her several times. She said she doesn't want to see us.
How dare she? I'll go ask her myself.
Venus Walker. You're done for.
Where's Venus Walker? Get her here, now! Her Highness is resting. Madam, come back later.
You trash. Madam is here in person. She's not here to welcome her, and she dares not show up.
How rude!
Exactly. Is she disrespecting her mother-in-law because of her status?
Madam,
Please forgive us.
she wants to be here.
But
Master stayed here last night. She's not fit to entertain you.
how? Master was in my room last night. I sent him off this morning. Oh. Caught up, bae.
That shameless woman! How dare she do something like that under my nose? Today I will catch her lover. Open the door! Venus Walker! Come out here now!
What are you doing here?
If we hadn't come, who knows? How many lovers you have? Speak! Who's your lover?
Madam, what lover? I don't understand.
Speak! Who's your lover?
Madam, what lover? I don't understand.
What's the point of pretending? The man in your bed must be your lover.
That's Master. Master spent the night here. He's still asleep right now.
You wretch, you are full of it. Last night, Ari stayed in Rosalind's room. How could he possibly be here? Do you really think we're all fools?
I didn't expect she would stoop so low. What a royal shame.
Exactly.
She looks pure and innocent.
Utterly disgraceful in reality.
You wretch. Today, I have to meet this man!
Madam, no! Master isn't dressed properly.
Step aside! Madam! 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 My son! He knows how to have fun!
Mom, what time is it?
How did this happen?
I'm sorry. I'll leave right away.
His Majesty's plan is working. The fish is taking the bait. You've been set up. If not resolved, you won't survive. Don't get me wrong. I'll have someone extract the drug for you. After that, bring Ari here tied up. They must have a taste of their own medicine.
You're all here.
Idiot! How am I supposed to face other officials now?
Master, I swear I didn't mean to! I didn't know it was you, Master!
Ari, this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding.
You... Do you know that I am the laughingstock of the entire city?
Master, I've told them repeatedly. They didn't believe me and had to pull the covers. That's why you are embarrassed now.
Yeah. Mr. Faraday, I could hear the two ladies from far. Don't take it to heart. Men don't have to be shy. Just let it slide.
Stop crying! Shut up! Go back now! From this day on, you are confined unless told otherwise!
Master! Master!
Your Highness.
What is it?
I was out of line. I got the ointment from the west. It's for your lips.
I'm fine. Just mind your place. I'm a married woman.
You may be married, but you can also get a divorce. Your Highness, no one has ever seen me naked, kissed me, and then thrown me onto the bed. That's why you can't get rid of me.
I thought your grace was a playboy. And a patron of taverns and brothels. Why did you say so?
I'm a playboy? A patron of taverns and brothels? Where did you hear all that?
I said those things just to slander him in the past.
Maybe it was your Highness who spread these rumors.
Of course not. I heard it from General Reed. Xena Reed is dead now. What can you do?
Oh, I see. It was her. That makes sense.
How so?
Xena Reed has had a secret crush on me ever since she first saw me. She followed me around to kiss up to me and sent me love letters. Xena Reed has had a secret crush on me ever since she first saw me. I clearly rejected her, but she didn't give up. I guess she said all those things out of frustration.
I guess you are the source of the rumor about General Reed secretly being in love with you.
Hey. I was just telling the truth.
No wonder no one ever proposed to me. He has been ruining my reputation. Okay. I shouldn't steal you from her. I am Ari Faraday's wife. He's the only man I belong to.
Not a problem. I'll ask His Majesty to demote him to a male companion, then make you my consort.
You! You're out of your mind!
I'm not in a rush.
Master, Sweetwater Lane is ready. Are you going? Master.
Do you even 7?
need to ask? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Are you? Are you stupid? Get out!
Yes!
Wait! Keep watching. I have business!
Yes!
Do you like it?
Yes.
Eat up and go stay with the new nanny.
Okay. Go on.
Yes.
Get me an outfit ready. I'll tail Ari Faraday.
Yes.
Ari Faraday does have secrets.
It's me.
How?
I followed you. Your grip is getting stronger.
Don't talk.
Ari Faraday went in.
Let's go take a look.
Where is the commander's tally? Say it or die miserably! No!
There are 2 Ari Faradays. Who is the one imprisoned?
I remember Madame Faraday saying this.
Twins would be even better. Just like me.
Twins.
Are you saying they're identical twins? The one we saw today is the real Ari Faraday.
There's another way. To change your appearance, that is.
A disguise.
Your Grace is experienced. It is possible. But the art of disguise has been lost for ages. The chances are slim.
Doesn't mean impossible. Instead of a real doth, I'd rather she lived on under another name.
Your Grace is in love.
Yes. I've only felt for one girl since young, and no one knows. Unfortunately, she's long forgotten about me.
He can be so serious. I wonder who that person is.
Doesn't your highness want to?
Ask further.
That's your privacy. I'd better not get involved.
That person is not far away, as you think.
Are you crazy? What nonsense are you saying?
No, need to be so worked up. I was just joking.
That fake Ari Faraday impersonated the real one. If we expose him right away, he'll never admit it. In a few days, he will throw a banquet at the estate for the promotion. If we expose him then, with all those eyes on him, he won't escape.
I'll rescue the real Ari Faraday. By then, Nathan and Graham can take him to the banquet. The imposter can't deny.
Why are you bestest? Helping me?
What do you think? You remind me of someone I met long ago. It's getting late. Get some rest, Venus.
The cold wing?
What a joyous day.
Congratulations, Mr. Faraday.
Congrats, Mr. Faraday.
Thank you. Please come inside.
Congratulations, madam.
Thank you. Please come in.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Likewise.
Thank you. Please, this way. General, everything is ready.
Okay.
Mr. Chambers, please, inside. Take a seat.
Today, I will take off your hypocritical mask and see who
You really are. My friends, thank you.
Cheers.
Lord Adrien Ashcroft has arrived!
Greetings, Your Grace.
Lord Adrien Ashcroft. Rumor has it he's frivolous, even more so than Ryan. What is he doing here?
Your Grace, I'm honored to have you here.
You are talented, upright, and decent. Having you as the Minister of War is a blessing to the nation. I should be here.
We can't dream of troubling you. Ari, show His Grace to his seat.
Your Grace, please.
Have a seat. No one is going home sober today.
Your Grace. Distinguished guests, it's a good day, but I can't drink too much. His Majesty's health has been declining. The situation worries us all.
There's truth in that. His Majesty hasn't shown up for days.
Physicians have been busy. It doesn't look so good.
His Majesty has no heir. Should anything happen, have you thought about who will be in charge of this nation? In my opinion, His Majesty should appoint a regent fast. We can't let the government falls into chaos.
Appointing a regent is urgent.
But this is huge. I wonder if Mr. Faraday
has a fit candidate.
Lord Adrien Ashcroft is His Majesty's brother. He's talented and respected. His Graces, the only candidate.
I agree. Lord Adrien Ashcroft is benevolent. He's a blessing for the kingdom.
Yes, absolutely. You flatter me. We shouldn't be talking about this. His Majesty should make the decision.
Absurd. His Majesty as well. Instead of helping the nation, you all scramble to cozy up to power. Tamper with regency. Out of line.
Venus Walker, we are all officials. You are a woman. You should leave. Guards, she's drunk. Take her to rest. She's not fit to stay longer.
Whose behavior is improper? Mr. Faraday, be careful.
Insolent! How dare you talk back to me? A woman follows the society rules. As a duchess, you've forgotten all sense of decorum.
Mr. Faraday, her birth father died in battle. The late Emperor gave her the title because of that. Though married to you, you should respect her. Even if she makes mistakes, those should be addressed privately with gentle advice.
It's my fault. Forgive me.
But I heard that you've been married for long, yet you only have a daughter. It seems the Faraday legacy may be a little thin.
Your Grace, you are right. After Rosalind is here, she gave birth to 2 sons in 3 years. The continuation of the Faradays may depend on her now.
Madam Venus is still here.
If a concubine bears a son, according to our family law, she could be made the official wife. There's already precedent for this. We can handle it by the book.
Your grace is wise. I am deeply grateful. My wife and I have been married for years without a son. If we can appoint the rightful heir, there's hope for the Faraday's legacy.
Your grace is a blessing to our family.
Though I'm not Eliza's birth mother, I now bear the Duchess's identity. I can't let this nonsense continue and appoint a new heir. Otherwise, I would be letting Venus walk her down. I always knew that your grace is overbearing. Now you are, meddling with the matter of heirs. Of an official, do I look like prey?
Your Highness. Venus Walker! Are you crazy? Venus Walker! Watch who you are talking to!
Your Highness, do you really think you're a royal member? And that we are equal? Don't forget, you are a Walker, not an Ashcroft.
She's the last of her family. She got the title because of the late Emperor's grace. The more arrogant she gets, the quicker I can become the mistress. I beg your grace to show mercy. Venus caught a cold before and it hurt her head. Her fever ran for days. She has been erratic ever since. The illness is never cleared. Her mind's not right. Please forgive her.
Your Highness, as you can see, she has been acting crazy for years. She's no longer the woman who married Ari. The Faraday family has long wanted a divorce. We only endured her this long because of our ties.
I may not be the reigning monarch, but Duchess Greenmore is a royal member. By acting out, she's shaming the Ashcrofts. I have the authority
To strip her of her title.
keep her from ops and division, disgracing royal favor.
I am curious, when did His Majesty entrust you with this authority? I am curious, when did His Majesty entrust you with this authority?
Ryan, I'm surprised to see you here.
In just half a day, she's already lashing out. I missed out on one hell of a show.
Lord Ryan Ashcroft.
Her Highness is straightforward. If she has offended anyone, I'll apologize on her behalf.
Ari Faraday. As one of the 6 ministers, you're plotting to seize power and favoring a concubine. Where does that leave the royal favor and the law?
Venus Walker, don't go making things up. Women shouldn't. Talk about state affairs.
Venus, people are watching. Stop this.
If I keep silent, are you all going to pretend nothing happened?
My peers, you've all heard her. I am the Minister of War, yet a woman is slamming me in the open. You are witnesses. I won't tolerate this humiliation. I'll ask His Majesty for permission to divorce this woman.
Great. In that case, why not let His Majesty check who you really are? Mr. Faraday?
What's that?
You're a fraud. You're an imposter of Ari Faraday who tricks the royal court.
Bullshit! I raised my son. I recognize him.
You're impersonating him. Everyone's watching today. I'm going to expose you.
This is getting interesting.
Your Highness, are you serious? If you have no proof, falsely accusing your husband in public will embarrass the royal family.
Are you having another episode? Venus, I know you're sad. But you can't falsely accuse Mr. Faraday. If word got out about this, people would just laugh at us.
I have evidence. Nathan, Graham, bring him in.
We are sorry. We were ambushed. Ari Faraday was taken.
We tried our best, but the attackers were tough.
An ambush.
The Duchess knows about Ari Faraday and Leo Faraday.
Should we get rid of her?
This is the capital. A royal's death is no small matter. But if she manages to reveal that Leo Faraday has taken Ari's place, my plan is ruined. Send our best men. For Ari Faraday. Yes.
There is no witness. This is baseless slander. If she's lying and causing such a scene in public, that's disrupting state order.
Mr. Chambers makes an excellent point. Walker has openly insulted her husband in his face, disrupted state order. This is not her first time acting like this. My peers, if I let this slide, it's a disgrace to the state.
This sickly woman has been acting crazy for years. Now she's attacking her husband. She shouldn't be called a duchess.
Yeah, that's true.
Venus isn't in good health. Confusion is her daily. We don't want to press on that, but this concerns our reputation. If anything else happens...
You are not protecting the royal name. Such absurd behavior is the breach of etiquette. That's right.
You make valid arguments. Walker, as a member of the royal family,
has acted out repeatedly.
Now she's even speaking recklessly, in front of officials and stirring up drama. This doesn't happen in a day. This shows her temperament. She is not fit to be the mistress of a family. His Majesty is gravely ill. I shall judge the family disputes of the officials. I'll allow Ari Faraday, stripped Walker of her rank as wife. The concubine can be the mistress. Drop the divorce paper to the office of the nobility later.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I'm grateful for your grace's kindness. I will watch my actions and live up to your trust.
I want to hear what Her Highness has to say.
I was careless. The fake Ari Faraday conspired with Lord Adrien Ashcroft. They are doing this because they've learned I was investigating.
Sunlight crusts the court at dawn. Cooking smoke drifts into the painting. Riding a white horse to distant places, my love for you is written down.
You may like writing poets, but this is not the place or time. This is no place for your romantic verses.
Mr. Faraday, doesn't this poem sound familiar to you?
Lord Ryan Ashcroft. I've never heard of that before.
Back then, to court Her Highness, Mr. Faraday wrote a dozen poems. The whole city knows. I heard a few myself. I recited one of your poems.
That's right. It was the talk of the town back then. Their romantic story was known on every street. He swore he'd never take a concubine.
Now you want to elevate your concubine. What about your promise? Or is the poem not from your heart?
You just wanted to use her to climb your way to power?
Percival Ashcroft is not backing down. If I don't compromise.
I'd also heard that Her Highness had given away her entire dowry when she married you, to help you climb the ranks. You are in this position, partly thanks to Her Highness. Sadly, she made the wrong choice.
I blame my recklessness. I listened to gossips. In fact, my husband no longer cared for me. In a moment of panic, I said all those foolish things. If Lord Ryan hadn't reminded me, I would have forgotten that we once loved each other deeply. I never doubted my husband's identity. I was afraid that all those gentle moments and the affection were nothing but memories now. I spoke carelessly. Does that warrant being cast aside or banished?
With such a deep bond, a divorce will make you the talk of the people for being heartless and abandoning your wife.
I believe that if there's resentment between the couple, no need to force the relationship. Rather than arguing day after day, it would be better for them to separate. Getting a divorce isn't unreasonable.
Your Grace,
I'd like to hear what Her Highness thinks.
I have no intention of forcing it. If my husband feels no love, then divorce is fine by me. But if we're ending things, then let's settle everything clearly. My dowry includes estates, fields, collectibles, gold, and businesses, gifted by the late Emperor. Since we're parting ways, I will have all those back.
That's the financial source of this family. We can't let you have it.
It's fair. Since the tie is cut, others shouldn't interfere.
It was my oversight. Your Highness is virtuous. I have wronged you.
Since this is cleared, I thank you all for bearing witness. And be discreet.
Venus, we're a family. We don't have to argue like this.
I need to rest. Please excuse me.
You are the woman of the day. I'm here to offer my admiration.
Don't exaggerate. I do have a question for your grace. That poem you recited today, who told you about it?
The fake Ari Faraday doesn't remember, but I remember it perfectly. Their wedding, Shock the Capital. The love poems you made for each other were quite popular. That poem was written by the real Ari. I knew you'd bring up the past, so I did my homework.
Why do you keep helping me? We were never close.
I can tell you, but you'll have to tell me your connection with Xena Reed first.
General Reed is a hero on the battlefield. I, a woman confined to her room, don't know her.
Don't answer. I won't push you. But you will not pry into my plan. Today is Xena Reed's birthday. I'm the only one who remembers.
You know her birthday?
She always loved weapons. I forged this dagger myself. I wanted to give her when she returned. Now she's gone. Why don't you take it?
my birthday, His Majesty always sent me gifts. Each had a cotton blossom pattern. Were they all from Ryan Ashcroft? Your Grace, what does the cotton blossom mean?
The cotton blossom is the bravest among flowers. It thrives in harsh cold, blooms not for show, unyielding. That's all. I look at Xena Reed.
It's General Reed. Can hear your word. I'm sure she'd say that you understand her.
There are so many charming flowers in the world, but I only love cotton blossom.
Honey, you love Osmanthus just as much as ever. This tree was transplanted 2 years ago and hasn't blossomed since. Honey, why not get gardeners to take care of it?
This tree came from Duchess's residence. It arrived here with me. It's been more than just 2 years. This courtyard is shaded. It hardly gets any sun. Compared to other trees, this one is always a month late.
Your memory is excellent. Mother says your memory is damaged from the fever. I don't think so. The mung bean cakes from Sue's, the taro cakes from Willowmere are your favorites. I especially got them for you. What? You don't like them?
You must have forgotten that after I got the cold, the doctor said I couldn't eat anything cold.
I was careless. I almost forgot about that.
You are swamped with work. I can't trouble you with trivial things.
Yes, I have work to do. I'll leave you to enjoy the flowers.
Boss, Leo Faraday was testing you. Good thing Lord Ryan found out about Duchess Greenmore's past and told you about it. Saved us from getting exposed today.
I made a scene at the banquet, the Faradays. Must be suspicious now. We need to be careful.
Mom, look what I got!
Eliza!
Just like you told me, I tricked Miss into climbing. But why?
Venus Walker was always frail and lacking energy. But now she's agile and strong.
It's nothing. No, more climbing trees.
Mom, you're good.
Your Grace. The Duchess is like a different person. And she was agile. That's above ordinary.
The one assassinated Xena Reed is still missing. Venus Walker changed after Xena Reed's death. Is that really
a coincidence? Your Highness, do you mean that Venus Walker
is actually Xena Reed? She's impersonating
the Duchess. The Reed girl. Ruined my plans once. Now she dares come back and stir up trouble. I'll make sure she dies. Without anyone ever knowing. Your Grace,
I have a plan. We can lure her into a trap.
Your wife dared to make a scene. In front of officials for you and embarrassed herself. She does love you.
You. You will have your karma. Oh no. I won't let you die. I'll make sure you and your wife are reunited.
Spread the word that the real expectivate Ari Faraday is locked away in a secret chamber at Stillcloud Manor.
Add more guards, and wait for her to walk into the trap. Oh. You animal! You animal! You animal! Let's go!
No, don't!
Boss, people are saying Ari Faraday is locked up at Stillcloud Manor.
The timing is strange.
Is this Adrien Ashcroft's setup?
It's possible. But even if it's a setup, we are still going.
Boss, he's in the dungeon on the east. I've observed 30 guards taking shifts. Every half an hour. Security's airtight.
An old well leads into the courtyard. I can get in alone and get him.
No. Distract the guards. I'll go.
General, no! That's a private prison.
If you... That's an order.
Mr. Faraday.
Venus! What are you doing here?
Hang in there. I'll get you out. Let's leave.
No. You're not Venus. Why are you impersonating her?
Her Highness discovered you were impersonated. She escaped. And was killed.
No. No way! No! No! No!
In her final moments, she entrusted me with Eliza and the truth. I'm indebted to her, so I used a secret skill to borrow her face for investigation.
Who are you?
Xena Reed.
Grand General.
It's a long story. I'll explain after we get out.
No! I can't leave. The secret can't die with me.
Mr. Faraday.
Years ago, His Majesty was in poor health, and the court grew restless. I reported Adrien for coveting Regent. I stopped him.
Who was the fake Ari?
My twin brother, Leo Faraday. We were separated. He was exiled. I became Vice Minister of War, and got him back. I kept him at my side. But he allied himself with Adrien, and took my place. Even imprisoned me here.
With a clean identity, he's detaining a lord. For power and ambition.
General, Adrien is obsessed with power. The people are nothing to him. Don't let him take the throne. He'll tax and oppress everyone. The nation will be ruined.
Hang in there.
Lord Adrien said, any intruder shall face death.
Sir, hold on. We can make it out.
General, I'm dying. After we were married, Venus waited for me. By the gate every day. She's afraid of being alone. I can't let her be by herself in the afterlife. Sir! General! The fate of everyone. All rests on you.
You!
Now!
I will not fail you.
Over there!
Don't let them escape!
General, you go first. We'll cover for you.
Over there! Move it. There!
Shush. Stay close to me.
Your Grace always drops by uninvited.
If I didn't, how could I have saved you?
Thank you.
Why not? Promise yourself to me.
Ryan Ashcroft! You've been poisoned.
It's cold.
Cold. But where can we warm up right now? Your internals will be hurt. Why does he have the pendant? Is Ryan Ashcroft the young boy from the Cold Wing?
Xena. Don't go. Xena. Xena. Xena.
I'm here. I'll stay. What are you doing?
You are awake.
I drew out the poison and kept you warm last night. Don't misunderstand. Hey, what's wrong? Is it the poison?
Maybe. My chest hurts. Could be the arrow wound.
Your pulse is steady. Toxins are gone. You're faking it.
I just wanted to stay with you longer.
You.
Xena Reed. Still pretending?
I need to keep being Venus Walker. You have to help me.
Yes, my dear General.
Your Grace.
You planned this trap to get Xena Reed. Now she has met Ari Faraday and uncovered the truth. Moreover, she escaped.
Your Grace, it's my fault. Xena Reed is unexpectedly skilled, and she had help. I wasn't able to stop them.
Please punish me as you see fit. Useless! If she rescued Ari, the entire plan would go up in smoke! Don't worry. Ari Faraday is dead. Besides, she didn't take any evidence. But she knows the truth. If His Majesty finds out, you and I are as good as dead. I think hesitation will only cause chaos. We should move now. Zena Reed doesn't have any solid proof. Killing her only invites suspicion. Have you made proper arrangements with Northvale? The Northvale envoy said once you make a move, they will send troops at once and back you and the ruler. Northvale is quite generous. Northvale wants your grace to cede the 6 frontier provinces. Insolent! Our nation has stood for 200 years. Every inch of our land was won by our ancestors. How can we just hand it over? Your grace, the 6 frontier provinces are barren lands. They have no piratical use for this rich nation. Besides, once you ascend the throne, with power in hand, you can always take them back by force. Six provinces for a country. It's not a bad deal. Brother, you've been sick for years. Time to rest.
Your Majesty, the Duchess is here. Let her in.
Respects to your Majesty.
You've been under a spotlight lately. I've heard the rumors.
I come before your Majesty. Not for family matters, but for this nation. Your Majesty, Lord Adrien is greedy. He's been plotting against the throne for long.
What did you say?
He has been acting in your Majesty's name, to gather his own faction, and conclude with Northvale. He even supported a fake Ari Faraday to control the Ministry of War. If he's not dealt with, the nation will fall.
Enough! Slandering the royal family. And the Lord.
It's not false accusations, your Majesty. The real Ari Faraday was imprisoned for years. He just died in a hidden cell. Lord Adrien Ashcroft have well known about this. Leo Faraday conspired with him to use the Ministry of War to seize power.
Enough!
Adrien Ashcroft and I share the same mother. Why would he betray me like that?
I have been completely honest. Your Majesty!
I don't want to hear another word.
Leave!
Get out now!
Yes.
Your Majesty, what if that's the truth?
Insolent! Adrien Ashcroft is my brother. He will never betray me.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. Her Highness's words were earnest. That's why I...
Get out! Get out of my sight!
Yes! Greetings, Your Grace. Zena Reed just met His Majesty and reported about the fake Ari Faraday directly to His Majesty.
What did my brother say?
His Majesty was furious. and told her to get lost.
I see.
Thank you. Get the reward.
Thank you.
You look troubled. Is it about what Master Crane reported?
I was thinking about the time I got ill at 10. All the physicians said I had little time left. My brother stayed with me the whole time, feeding me medicine. If it weren't for him, I would have.
You mustn't be soft-hearted. He is your flesh and blood, but he didn't defend you when all the officials accused you.
Your Grace, you can't be the regent. His Majesty's will must be behind it.
Enough! Now that His Majesty doesn't have long, miss the opportunity means losing support. Your Grace, if you agree, Northvale will move at once. The whole country will be yours for the taking. Enough! Leo Faraday! Leo Faraday! Have you? Have you forgotten your place? The Emperor has no heirs. After he passes, I just need to control the courtiers to claim the throne. Why do I have to take up arms against him?
Northvale's involvement ends now.
You mustn't be soft-hearted. It will hinder you from accomplishing anything. Get out!
Adrien Ashcroft is still hesitating. He keeps worrying about his brother and the court. He can't decide.
Family ties made him weak. He needs a strong dose to wake up his ambition.
He would have raised army if he wanted. It wouldn't have taken so long. What's your plan?
King Raven has decided to release Percival Ashcroft.
Percival Ashcroft? The one who went to Northvale and was taken hostage for 10 years.
That's right. Figure out a way to make the Ministry of Rights propose. He deserves to be a prince of the first rank. Then spread rumors that, after the Emperor passes, he will be the successor.
Adrien Ashcroft will not watch someone else profit.
Let's see if Adrien Ashcroft can watch someone else getting the throne.
Once the Emperor dies, the court will fall into chaos. Our people will spread the word that he has willed the throne to Lord Percival.
Adrien Ashcroft will be anxious. If he raises troops, we have reason to act.
Eliza, why are you here? I've been looking for you. Let's go back.
Eliza.
Mom, I heard bad guys talking last night. They said His Majesty is dying, and he's giving the throne to Percival. And Adrien Ashcroft will start a war to attack the palace.
Where did you hear that?
In Dad's study.
General, this is important.
Get ready. I'm going to the palace.
Do you understand what you're saying? Ari Faraday is the Vice Minister of War. You are saying he's colluding with Northvale and backing Adrien Ashcroft in a coup? Talk like this is treason. I can convict you!
Your Majesty, the Northvale envoy has infiltrated Drakehaven for years. They've been plotting for years to destabilize our court. If you don't act now, this nation will fall.
Insolent! You keep mentioning this country, but all you're doing is sowing discord. How malicious.
Brother.
Your Majesty, I don't ask for rewards or fame. I just ask you to see the truth. We are on the brink of disaster. Yet you insist on trusting a vicious imposter. If you keep refusing to wake up, you're going to bury the country. For the sake of your brotherhood.
Guards! Drag this lunatic out of here. For 100 lashes!
Your Majesty!
His Majesty is furious.
Brother! Please investigate. Her Highness is kind. She'd never instigate others.
Brilliant. Ryan Ashcroft, Venus Walker. Since you two are working together to trick me, then you'll both be punished for it. Take them away. Send Venus Walker to the death cell. She will be executed in 10 days.
I'm here. Don't take a step forward!
Ryan Ashcroft, are you out of your mind? Are you defying me?
If that's how I can protect her, I'd rather be a traitor. You protected me. Now it's my turn.
Guards! Arrest Ryan Ashcroft as well!
Come with me.
Ryan Ashcroft! Think this through. If you walk out that door, you'll be branded a traitor to Drakehaven.
I betray the whole world for
Ryan Ashcroft! Stop this!
In just a few days, and rumors have spread all over the capital. Who's been stirring up trouble?
Your Grace. These rumors are sudden, but they can be our chance. The officials are uneasy. If Northvale raises army, you'd have every reason to take power.
I've already said it. I don't need Northvale's troops. I can secure the throne on my own.
If we don't act decisively, we will have no chance when Lord Percival Ashcroft gets back.
But he's my brother. He protected me.
That's why he doesn't take you seriously. As your brother, did he protect you? When the officials attacked you?
Things are different now. Xena Reed is imprisoned. Ryan is confined. His Majesty is gravely ill and alone. If you're going to do it, this is the chance.
Lock down the 9 palace gates. No one goes in or out. Have the eunuch you planted. Seal off the Golden Hall and replace the guards.
Long live Your Majesty!
You may rise. As you command. Your Majesty, I came here so late for an urgent matter.
You've raised troops. Why bother pretending?
Why do you say this? I'm worried that Your Majesty may be tricked by traitors.
I personally came to protect you.
Traitors? Are you hinting at someone specific?
Exactly. One is Zena Reed. She killed the Duchess and changed her appearance. Then she tried to stir up family discord. The other is Ryan Ashcroft. He's of royal blood, but he killed to protect Zena Reed. They are plotting to seize the throne, Your Majesty. Please execute them immediately.
The person I judged most poorly was my brother, who's greedy for power.
You always knew my ambitions, but you've never trusted me. I only have one question. You've been ill half your life. Why couldn't you pass the crown to me?
You ask me why? You've been indecisive, showy to a fault, and quick to believe rebels. Though I've been sick for half my life, what I see most clearly is that you are unfed for a huge responsibility. If you ascended the throne, the nation will fall in a few years.
Brother, is that how you see me?
A ruler holds the world in his heart. You see nothing but power. If what Zena Reed said is true, are you planning to conspire with Northville, bring their troops into the capital, and force me to descend? Let me make it clear to you. I would see this nation fall, then hand it over to you.
Oh. Brother. From now on, that will no longer be your call. Guards! Brother. If you give me the throne now, I can spare your life. Fine, if that's how you want it. Don't blame me for showing no mercy. Take him!
Adrien Ashcroft, you can't have the crown after all.
You!
And you! Shouldn't you be locked up right now?
Adrien stationed troops at the palace gates.
I saw it myself. He and Leo Faraday talked for quite a while yesterday. Today, he shifted palace guards. If your majesty doesn't act first, there may be no turning back.
He made up his mind after all.
If he seizes power, Drakehaven is doomed. I'm willing to put on a show with your majesty and lure the beast out.
If we don't put on this show that we are at odds, how will we fool the spy you planted by my side? Isn't that right, Master Crane?
Brother, that's brilliant.
You were scheming.
Against your brother all along.
How are you any different from me?
Winners write the rules.
I accept it.
The difference between us is that you're more ruthless than I am.
If your greed is not so obvious, we wouldn't have ended up like this.
Take him away. Get off me!
Get up! I'll walk on my own.
Brother!
Take care.
Even though we're brothers, we still became enemies. If there's another life, I hope you're not born into the royal family.
Your Majesty, military report. North Hill troops are attacking. The 6 provinces fell. No reinforcements. Our troops kept facing defeat.
General Reed.
Yes!
Will you fight for your country again?
I'm willing to defend our land with my life and restore peace with blade and sacrifice.
You are here.
Do you know what you've done? Murdering your own brother. Collaborating with the enemy. Disrupted state order.
What? You killed Ari? Didn't you promise me not to take his life? This is truly a sin. Your Highness! Your Highness, I'm sorry! I didn't know anything! You forced me to do it! All of it! Your Highness!
Why did you commit treason?
Treason? Where is my country?
To me, this place
is just the land that cast me away. You know, Ari Faraday and I were twins. Both born to the Faradays. But I was sold to strangers because they were poor. From then on, I was lost. Spent my days among beggars. Later, someone from Northvale took me in. They taught me to read. Gave me food. Gave me the dignity to survive.
Leo! I had no other choice back then. I picked you by drawing lots.
Mom, doesn't matter. For me, Northvale is my home. Mother, when I'm gone, please lay me to rest facing north.
Is this really the end? You want it?
General, it's time to head out. Are you dropping the disguise? I can barely remember your look.
Eliza.
Mom? Are you leaving again?
I have something important to do.
Actually, I know you're not my real mom. But I still wish you'd come back. And be my mom again.
Eliza, I will always be your mom. That will never change.
Promise me. You'll come back soon.
Okay.
I promise you.
I will always be your mom.
Yeah!
Why are you here?
I said I'll protect you. I would go to hell with you.
What if we never come back?
So be it.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!